Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Welcome to
I'm
Luxurious Life.
Mark. I'm
Yeah, I'm Mike.
Mark.
Yeah, I'm Michael.
Now, welcome to the lounge, guys.
Yeah, hope you guys are doing okay. I know it's been a while. We missed you guys for Halloween.
Mm-hmm. Been a
The
busy
last
Halloween.
kind of it was crazy. But we will say first is you guys can do us a big, huge favor. We'll give you like a few seconds. We'll actually stop so you guys can like, comment, subscribe. So we'll wait about like 5 seconds. I'll get it to you. Ready? Starting now. Hit the like button. Hit the comment button. Just say something. Say anything and share it. Okay, now we're good.
Okay.
Hey, bro.
Hey,
Uh,
Mike. Hi, Mike. So let's talk about Halloween. Since kind of missed the Halloween season. Next year we'll probably do costumes. We'll be on video, but it was so busy this year. So tell me what was the biggest thing you did for your Halloween season this year?
Oh, so we actually performed. We performed at the Sweat Halloween party, which is on Jasper in Edmonton.
Nice.
The three-floor party was so amazing. It was so busy the whole entire night. It stayed busy. It was so much fun. It was crazy. A lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I went to a couple. I went to a couple parties myself. Me and my friends, we went to a place called House of Spirits, which is pretty interesting. If I had to describe it, it was kind of like a cross between uh, Murder Mystery Dinner and also a escape room, kind of put together in one. So it's pretty cool. Like, it was funny because me and my friend I went with, me and Nesbo, we were hanging out.
Yeah.
We were in Maze trying to figure out how to get out. That's funny. Everybody was trying to get out. So I said, "Wait a minute," because we went through a couple times. Wait a minute, I could tell you what's happening. They have to have a door closed either way to they open whatever door it is. Yes, exactly. So we swayed it, and then the door open. We figured out to get out. We were one of the first people out of the Maze. It's pretty
So
cool.
was it like a like
But
an escape room? I'm confused.
yeah, so it was a 3 floor. It was in a warehouse, and it's a 3 floor like building. And
Okay.
then at the bottom floor, they had performers dancing and singing, playing live music. They also had like they had different bars per each way you go up on each floor. And the cool thing was that you got a little card. It wasn't a tarot card, but shaped like kind of like a tarot card, and it had like
Mhm.
6 points. And you can go to each of the stations that you mark off, and you get your free drink.
Oh, cool. It's like Acme. They had the trap door spikes. You just fall in.
Exactly, and that's my friends said they didn't make it. They didn't make
They made it. They come on.
it. No, but it was cool. I mean, we had to find
Uh,
little clues here and there, and we had to talk to people to get certain clues. And the actors were really like they were in character. So you try to talk to them, they're like, "Yes, I died in 1392 in the dark alley in the shadows." The clues to the right, clues to the left, clues to the left.
Russians on the right side. Two doors on the right. The Russians two doors on the right.
Exactly. But
Exactly.
it was fun. It was a good time. We had a great time.
I'm
And then
actually
like yeah, we also went to some other parties. And of course, if you don't know, in the city in San Francisco, there is the Castro Street. So during Halloween, it's one of the best times to go because everyone dresses up and walks around and hangs out. It's pretty nice. It was fun.
yeah, we had Scream, which is like the big party here. We have a couple big name DJs over here. You know, like Chris, or
Mhm.
I'm losing it. That song.
Oh yeah.
He was here. Um, yeah, Scream was fun. Only thing I didn't like was it was too open. It was too big. So big that like the only way they have an ice rink you go to where they play hockey, they open that area up too, which is a separate area of the whole tower. Like it's a huge building.
Uh,
Like it has like A to G,
oh
like
yeah.
they're all different huge like huge rooms, right? But like
Oh yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's like I missed some people. Like people I thought I would see, I didn't see at all because it was so big. You just couldn't
Oh
miss it.
wow.
It's crazy, right?
Interesting. So are you saying you missed people that you knew they were there, but you didn't
Yeah, that
realize that
I
they were
went to
there?
Yellow to and say hi to, and I couldn't because I'm so I missed it. Like, oh, wow, you were there? I didn't know you were there. 'Cause it was crazy. It was fun. I saw her friend Lily. Hey, Lily. She was there. It was not
Yeah.
fun. My other few friends like Marlo and Adrian, Aaron, we all hung out. It was fun. So it was awesome.
No, it's funny because like I thought the biggest scariest thing that happened in Edmonton was the Oilers losing.
Oh yeah, that but now they're no they're actually okay. They're doing okay actually.
Oh,
They're doing they're doing actually
no,
they're
no,
actually,
they're very they lost they didn't get the cup though.
no, they're doing okay. Honestly, it's only beginning of the season, so I'm gonna give
Oh,
them a pass.
see smile behind the hat.
Yeah, whatever,
Oh,
whatever, whatever.
I'm kidding.
That's
I'm
cheetah.
kidding.
But Anyway, should we into the news? What's on the news? You want to start first?
Sure. So, I guess let's start with let's do some lighter news. So, the first thing I actually want to talk about is the let's talk about there. I actually saw there's a person that was an influencer by name Jason Tippett, I think. Yeah, he
Okay.
died at age 30, very young, of a heart attack. And they said one of his last things he wrote on one of his the last videos he did, he stated that he knew he would die young. So, what would you say to that about someone actually predicting their own death?
I don't know. It's really, I mean, it happens because it happens, right? I don't know. I don't know if it's complete coincidence. I kind of think when it comes to that kind of, if you're your lifestyle and how the life you live, you can tell how long you're gonna live by the way the things you do in your life. And I'm not
Hmm.
gonna details or have to say things that get demonetized or whatever. But
Hmm. Yeah.
you know how if you're healthy or not,
Hmm.
right? So
And
if that's
I just want to kind of sorry to interject, but there he was a fitness coach and he ended up going.
okay,
So
right,
yeah,
right.
sad. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so depending on if it was natural fitness, I understand. But if you're doing things to keep yourself fit,
So,
like putting things in your body to keep yourself fit.
are you power up?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, are you
Power up. Yeah,
eating Popeye spinach? You know what I mean? I don't know if you do
yeah.
that. But,
Taking out super mushrooms, that poison, that Mario poison mushroom
I don't know, but
to power down. Yeah.
who knows? Who knows? Right? Who knows? Yeah.
What I think is in general when it comes to like I think things freak things happen, freak accidents and things happen all the time. But I
Yeah.
do think there is something to be said about manifesting things in your life and saying things. I think you have to be careful with sometimes trying to prophesying over yourself. I know
Yeah.
sometimes we kind of be goofy. Sometimes we're goofy and we just kind of be funny and we try to say, oh yeah, to be funny.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes we need to kind of just think about consciously what we say because I believe that and also if you're a lot of different other spiritual beliefs like myself and my brother that a lot of times if you say things you can manifest it in your life to have it to happen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I say
yeah.
be really careful with what you say, what you manifest. Like, be careful because what you're saying will happen. So be careful how you, because your mind goes towards what you say, right? So your words are very powerful.
Hmm. It's
Yep.
very true. Okay,
Yeah.
you go, bro.
All right. I don't know if you ever heard about this or not. So there's an AI robot whose artwork sold over $1 million. Yeah. So a
Hmm.
portrait of a mathematician, Alan Turing, is thought to be the first
Hmm.
artwork by a humanoid robot to be sold at auction, fetching over $1 million, or it's over 800
Hmm.
pounds. One of the most advanced robots in the world, Ida, a
Hmm.
pioneering humanoid artist, also set a new world record in the art world with the sale of an AI
Hmm.
the sale of an AI god at Solar Digital Art Sales. So what do you think about that?
I think I think it's good and bad. And if it's good if the programmer had them to do kind of
Yeah,
a generic a kind of a random program that helped them to kind of figure out what would look aesthetically pleasing. That might be
yeah,
cool to kind of have. However, I think that the negative side of that is you're having robots doing automated artwork where
yeah,
the artist loses that creativity, that kind of thing that makes art beautiful in the first place is being very unique. If
right.
an AI can do it, then it kind of takes away from the authenticity
Yeah,
of it.
I think, in my opinion, I think that if you're gonna do art, like if you're doing a being is doing it, it takes inspiration, takes time, effort, and time to create something in your mind and to do that. That's worth $1 million. But like a computer can
For
generate anything.
sure.
So I honestly, in my mind, it's be worthless because it's like the whole point of art. If I'm sculpting it with my hands or I'm creating it, whatever media I'm using to create the art. If I'm a human being, I have to use my intelligence and use my experiences and my emotions and things I've been through, life experiences and things to create this piece of art. I feel like then is it worth that kind of money. But a robot that can just can take what it's programmed to think or whatever, compute that in 5 seconds, that shouldn't be worth $1 million. That's my opinion. What do you think?
I totally agree with that statement. I do. Like, I mean, I think, like I said, I think it's good to have if you have a computer to help you to create art. Like, for example,
Yeah,
if it's something where you're doing it and you're creating and putting the program into them to help make something unique, then yes. But if it's taking a carbon copy and creating its own art, then we have to kind of talk about
yeah,
what is art what truly is an artist, right? So
right,
that
right,
goes into a lot of that
right.
definition. And I feel like to me there's not definitely not enough time to talk about it here, but I can say that,
Yeah.
yeah, I do agree with you. I think we need to have it so that artists, and I think it kind of goes back also to, do you remember when the actors were getting upset and they wanted in their when they
Oh
did the
yeah.
strike, they wanted AI to be protected from AI doing their performances. It kind of
Yeah.
falls under all that umbrella where it's like, yes, AI could do it, but why would you want AI to do something where an artist who's actually who studied it and create and worked really hard and toiled over their craft are
Yeah.
wanting to do this particular piece. So
Or maybe like this is also
totally agree.
like, a life experience, something that whenever they can never go through it, no one can ever experience, right? So in that case,
Mm,
it's really worth the $1 million. It's like like we went to China before. We've done martial arts in China. Like that's an experience that's really close to us. But I'm not sure if everyone else does
hmm
experience that. So I use that to create my art. Then isn't that kind of signature to my own expression of art,
hmm
right? And it should be
True.
worth $1 million, right? Yeah.
I totally agree with you. Totally agree.
All right, you're up, brother. Next topic.
Sure. So let's talk about some music. So since we're on the form of art and talking about art, I don't know if you heard this, but the Grammys where some people got snubbed and the
Yeah,
biggest
I read
artists
that.
got and the biggest people got snubbed. One was Ariana Grande, one was Meg Thee Stallion, the other was also Nicki Minaj. Mike, what do you think about the Grammys snubbing these artists?
Um, I think there's a lot more of it. I was thinking that it's part of the course. That's what the Grammys are about. They like to kind of carve a roadmap to who they think should be the next big star, or should be the next big wave of music. And I feel
Hmm
like we shouldn't hold that to heart, or to like the highest standard. Because to me, I feel like if they're being bought out, or the record label owns, or, it's in cahoots with the Grammy board, what's the point of accepting that? So to me, it's like I feel like, yeah, you can look at it and be like, oh, it's cool, but it shouldn't be like the end all be all to me. That's kind of how I feel. What do you think?
No, I totally agree with you. I do believe that when it comes to the Grammys, I think people put so much stock into it. Don't get me wrong. I think it's definitely a high accolade to get not by your peers to get awards for what your work and your what you do. But I
Mhm.
think there has to be a love and a drive for it beyond that. And also, I think a lot of times I think about most of the best songs I've heard or artists I've heard, they don't have Grammys, and they have really great, amazing talent and skill. And I think a Grammy can be amazing as far as to give you notoriety, but that shouldn't be the only thing. It should be like
Yeah,
your what kind of what you feel when you create the music, how
yeah.
it's perceived to your fans, and also the
Mhm.
fans appreciation for it. I think that's the most important thing.
Who's your favorite artist? Who do you think truly got snubbed in your opinion? I'm curious.
I don't think Ariana Grande got snubbed because I think she has some great songs, but I feel like it's not.
Yeah.
She's good songs, but I feel like to me it's not really something that I
Mhm.
really resonate
I,
with at
I
this
feel like
time. No,
Megan
no,
got
she's
snubbed.
good stuff, but I think Megan got snubbed
I
for
think
sure,
because
for sure.
honestly, the thing about
Yeah, yeah,
rappers in general, it's all for women in general. But like her, and actually her
yeah,
hit, the hit song hits is really good. It's
yeah,
actually,
yeah, yeah.
I'm like shocked. Like they gave her nothing for that. Right? Like there's nothing I've heard recently that kind of even came close to that kind of I don't know
Yeah.
artistry. To in my That's my opinion though.
Yeah, I agree. I think at least Megan comes with I think don't get me wrong, Nicki Minaj, her album is pretty good and her
Yeah.
music is good. But I feel like to me, I think there's something very authentic and something kind of
Raw.
very
Yeah.
something just raw and just kind of just you can see directly that she puts work in her art and her flow. You can tell she works hard in rapping. Not saying Nicki doesn't, but I feel like she puts more effort. I feel like she puts more effort into it.
Mm. Okay. It's Michael.
You go, bro. You go, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. This one, I'm gonna put a full disclaimer. So it's a controversial topic. So if you guys if you get really triggered by essay or R or any type of weird stuff, or anything that's kind of outside the normal, feel free to click off right now before I go into it.
And by the way, if you want, if you're into that, please leave a like, share, subscribe.
No, no.
I'm just kidding. I'm
Easy,
kidding.
easy.
If you want to hear even more of this content,
We're just warning you before I go to this topic. So, have you heard about this? I'm not sure. I think you can call him a YouTube celebrity, I guess. A YouTube TikTok celebrity. His name's
yeah.
Kevin Leonardo. Have you heard of Kevin Leonardo?
No, I never heard of him. No.
So it's an Indonesian boy, young guy. I want to say he's in his early 20s, but he just
Yeah.
like he's being exposed because typically I actually ran across his content on accident on YouTube because if you look up like Don't look it up. But if you know like how to use Nair for like cleaning your nether region,
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I've seen it. Yes, I have seen. Yeah,
so
I've seen
the
it.
reason
Yeah,
why it's so crazy because if you go on YouTube, you type it in, he actually
it
shows
shows direct. It shows everything. Yes,
directly
I've
shows
seen it. I've seen it.
everything,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
absolutely
yeah,
everything. You're like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
is this normal?
Real. Yeah.
But he gets away with it because he puts in the guise of it's educational,
Education.
right?
Yeah. Hmm.
So the reason why this person's being exposed is because several things. So one, he's obviously gay, right? But
Yeah.
he has a partner, and it's weird because it's like he talks about really weird stuff. Like one was he talks about how him being Indonesian, he kind of wishes he was around when they were colonized by the Dutch, so the Dutch could control. So he had like a weird fantasy about a man, a person in charge of
Dominating him.
him. But then it
Oh.
becomes like kind of twisted, right? And it's like
Hmm.
the issue. I think the issue is you're allowed to have your fantasies and have your personal, but that's something you share with your personal partner. That's something you don't really
I agree. Yeah.
to everybody, right? So, and when you do that, you kind of take it to a place where it becomes like kind of not perverted, but it becomes too controversial.
Yeah.
He talked about Epstein, how he wish he was part of that.
Oh yeah.
But he was part of
Yeah. That's not
sort of in
good.
that place and all that. So it's like there's real victims to that. So
Yeah.
when you talk about like that, if you are like, okay, like this actually who actually got really hurt, and you're kind of fetishizing people who got hurt, right?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
yeah, it didn't stop there because I think he has a I'm gonna say it's Discord, but I could be wrong. So I'm saying allegedly for all this allegedly. He's a Discord where he has like he has like not safe for works content and all that stuff. But the problem is it's like young kids are on that. Like kids under
Yeah.
40 like
Yeah.
that.
Which kids do? Yeah.
And the issue is like people have been talking to him, telling him, hey, these people are too young to be on the site. What are you doing? What are your moderators doing to stop this? And the issue is some of the moderators are underage too.
That's so bad.
So
Yeah. That's not good.
and he carries all these conversations with these people, and also he kind of he fantasizes like physical abuse and trauma and all these things, and like
Mm.
it's to a point where it's like the most crazy stuff. I'm not going to it here because it probably will be
Yeah.
over here. But if you look it up, you can find it's easily Googleable. Googleable if you want to find it up. That like it's too much. It's way too much. Yeah. So what do you think about Kevin and Leonardo and all this stuff? What do you think about that?
I just think that's it. To me, I think you're right. You're allowed to have whatever fantasy you want sexually, but I think when it comes to like going beyond that or talking about SA or anything like that, I feel like to me you have to be careful because you're dealing with victims. You're also dealing with, especially you're talking about you wanted the Dutch to kind of invade and take over. We want back and they take over. You have to understand that there's history behind that, and people have probably gone through a lot as far as like rebuilding their nation, dealing with people dying, stuff like that. So you have to take all that into consideration. So I think that is a very that's a misstep. I think also it's not just a misstep, but it's also being negligent on thinking about other people. So I think you're absolutely right when it comes to that. Also with the moderators being young and it's like that. I think that I don't know.
You're condoning it. That's what
you're condoning it for sure.
In order for you to
you
have
are.
moderators, you have to know who your moderators are. You can't just have random person on the street. This isn't. So he knows who these. So it's like
yeah.
Oh, this is hilarious. I nothing to do with this. Oh, that's crazy. But it's
What'd
like,
you do?
Yeah, can I tell you what I think is given to me? If I'm really honest, and this, and I love everybody. I don't nothing wrong, but from the way he speaks, and if you watch his videos and stuff, it comes across as like edifying a particular race higher than all the other races.
Edifying.
Like, I want the Dutch to colonize me, or I want someone like Epstein to do this to me. It gives a feeling of, and this happens a lot of people of color, where they
self-hate,
edify people who are non-color, and it's like because there's a self-hatred within themselves.
Yeah, there's a self-hatred. Sounds like
everyone across the board. I think everybody, and then I think sometimes I think everybody's a piece of shit, whatever, But I think that in this case, I kind of feel like this guy. I feel like I think there's a bit of self-loathingness in there, and he kind of especially here in Edmonton, there are a lot of gay people who are of color who edify non-color people way above everybody.
Right. Oh yeah.
Why are you doing that? What do you think, Mark? I'm sorry.
No. I totally agree. I agree with you. I think to me, like, especially if you had to say that, if you're if it's different, just one instance, right? But if it's multiple instances and it's the same type of person that you got you're uplifting, then I agree. I think that there's a problem there.
Yeah.
I think for sure, especially with children, that's not completely right at all. I think they need to take that discord down, and they need to actually probably they need to put people who are actually of age to modify and be moderator, excuse me, to that. And also, I think, to me, I get it as far as if you're doing certain things under education, that's fine. And I think there's always a blurred line between education and, you know, sexuality. There's always been a weird kind of blur between the two. So I think I can understand why that narrow one could be considered that. Yeah. But however, I think you have to also be cautious of people who are going to be watching it and people who are going to be kind of commenting. I get it. You know, as first, you do want to do things, you know, without too much, with people kind of not kind of kowtowing and doing what people tell you to do. However, you do want to remember you're doing it for content for others, so you have to pay attention to that.
I'm gonna give y'all my unpopular opinion. It's really crazy. I'm getting a disclaimer before this is my unpopular opinion. So I know people were in the fetish community when Marcus talking about things of you know, kink and everything else, because Marcus feels that there's lots of that happening in California. In my opinion, I feel like if you're willing to get off, and the only way you get off is by that like just that fetish, that whatever it is, I think it's gonna be mental illness. I honestly believe that. Like when you tied, like people like to be tied up all the time. It's like, I think there's an unhealthy thing where you can't just have normal. I mean, not saying that there's nothing wrong with kink, but I feel like you should have normal adult happy fun time and be good with it, and that should be like icing on the cake. But it's like when that is the only thing, that's all thing you like to do is weird stuff all the time. I really believe that it's a bit of a mental illness. I don't know, but I mean, that's my personal unpopular opinion. What do you think?
No, you're right. No, you're absolutely right. I agree with that. I definitely agree. I think there's definitely, it seems like there's something that he needs to go to a couch and sit and talk to.
I think a guy came to you was like I like pop a balloon. And so I need you to pop a balloon. Maybe the first time, okay, whatever. But every time it's like, okay, there's gonna be something.
And that is the thing, actually. But yeah, but it's weird. But it's weird.
you know. Okay, bro. Yes, sir. Sorry. That's long. I know it's long. That's it.
No worries. So I mean, that's all I have for now. I mean, besides, I know for me, the holidays coming up very, very soon. So I want to let you guys know we'll probably have another video before Thanksgiving and this or that. But I want you guys to be safe and be careful out there. I know the political climate here in the States isn't great anymore. So I would say, especially people in our community, and I want to kind of be clear, like if you don't need to know my stance is on my page, my Facebook. If you want to know what I feel about everything. But to me, I feel like the one thing I will say about the whole entire political situation is, we have to be people that we look out for each other, and we have to help each other. Mm-hmm. And when we don't do that, and we don't stand up for what's right, then what happens is you may think that it won't come for you, but you don't understand everything that you've done to other people or you think that you've neglected. Please believe that energy comes right back to you and to your situation. And when you'll want help, and you will need situations where you people to stand up for you, you have to think in your mind, did I do my best I could to look out for them? That's what will happen. So I'm just leave it at that. I'm going to say that my gay community, please stay strong. I know I've talked to a lot of people this week and last week where they've been struggling with their mental health, been struggling with where they're going to be safe. And the good news is I'm in California, so everyone's pretty much okay for the most part. But I urge those who are in the red states to just be very cautious.
All I'm saying is, I'm in Canada, and I'm claiming what's the group called? Jurassic 5, Ghetto Diplomatic Immunity, bitch. Ghetto Diplomatic Immunity. I'm fine. I'm gonna be fine, no matter what happens. But
we'll be fine. We'll be okay. We will be.
And for me, and let me be really clear. Like I was really far left for a very long time, and now I'm kind of like don't care both sides. But I didn't want the outcome to happen. But my thing is this though, I kind of feel like what we need to do is just really think about what's important to each other, and really like we need to change the system. The system is so far broken to a point where I don't know if it can be fixed. I feel like it might be completely revamped completely for it to it's pretty bad. So All I'm saying is also what my young teachers tell me all the time was don't be moved by the world because the world's always gonna do some weird stuff. No matter what happens, always be something crazy.
True.
It's always something crazy. Like if you don't believe it, go to your job and talk to people and say something crazy happened. Something crazy happened. So my thing is stay strong and don't let the world affect who you are as a person. Like do your best.
That's very true.
In every day, right?
And also gave people, I want to say honestly, like your efforts were not in vain, and we honestly, I have to say,
well, no
I
one's
thank you for. Yeah, honestly, I'm saying general. I'm speaking for gay people in general right now, because to me, because they're the ones that are kind of in scared the most, right, or upset the most. I have to say, like, we are with you. We love you very much, and if you ever want to talk to me, you have this platform. You can message us. You can always contact me or my brother. We're here to help, and we want and just remember, you're not alone.
You're never alone. And also, our channel, we love you here. Our channel,
we love you.
And also, so I noticed over 300, almost 400 people watch our video. So it means like, take a second, please, to just comment, like, and share. It really does help us so much, right? Like, share it, please. Like we want to keep entertaining you and bringing you things. And tell us what you want to hear, what you want to see, what you want, what do you want to see? But what do you want to see? Like, so let us know.
Yeah, we definitely want to hear more from you. And like I said, in general, even if we're not on this live, you don't see or it's not live anymore, you can still comment on the message. We can still reply back to you. So please message us. It doesn't matter if you see it today or if you see it on 3 days from now. You can still message on this video. We'll message you back.
And also, liking is how you show appreciation to what we're bringing. So if you like it, it means that tells us, okay, keep doing this, right?
For sure.
Yeah. So that's it for tonight. It's really, really good show.
Yay! I really enjoyed this show. What about you, Mikey?
Yeah, great. We see more of unpopular opinions. I like that.
I agree. But that was wild. That's insane. That man.
Crazy.
That's insane. Yeah.
Yeah. And you should definitely. Have you seen it beyond the Nair things threw me for a little?
Yeah. That was the biggest. That was the biggest thing.
You saw it too? No, you saw it too? You saw
I didn't see the Nair. I saw the Nair
randomly. I was like, what is this? I was like, why is this on YouTube normal? Like, no, like I'm like making a cake.
It's following your algorithm. No, but guys, but we want to know what you guys think. Message us, let us know what you think. Do you think that he let's put a popular opinion, like Michael said, a popular opinion. Do you think that it's okay to show things like a Nair removal of certain parts, or do you think it's not okay? You think it's not okay, or your lower nether regions, or you think it's not okay to do that on YouTube?
All right, you guys. So we'll talk to you later, and you guys have a good night. Okay.
Okay. Bye, Diamond.